Now, do you know what I like? When
Yes.
things have more than one use. Yeah, no, you do know what I like.
Everything you like.
Well, we won't talk about that here.
Duct tape isn't part of it, though. No. What?
No, I was going to say...
Oh, maybe you do like duct tape. Maybe I've yet to discover that.
This is going way off course, this conversation.
Duct tape, what
no,
do
you know, when at home, I like things that have two purposes, that do two jobs.
Yes,
you know,
like
you
me.
Can use it, like you.
Yes.
Use it for one thing and the other. Where I was going with this, for example, duct tape to get rid of warts. Have you heard that one? Or banana skins to help heal bruises. These are kind of old wives' tales when it comes to health issues.
Well,
you know,
we
like
couldn't
was it my granny used to say brown paper and lard on your chest for a cough or something? Anyway.
Well, we couldn't find an old wife, but we could find Dr. Zoe, who's here. And this is interesting because as a person of science, and people describe these as old wives as if they've got no mileage in them, but... Tell us more.
So some do and some don't. So if we start off with the onion, onion is believed to be good for wasp stings, and if you rub it on, then it's meant to break down the enzymes that are actually in the sting itself. But the truth is that the toxins are underneath the skin, and the onion is only being rubbed onto the skin.
Yes.
So actually those enzymes aren't going to reach where the sting is. But actually rubbing anything onto a wasp sting will help alleviate it. So doesn't have to be an onion,
alleviates that
be anything.
instant pain, but it's not going to actually get rid of the sting because that's under the skin.
Exactly. It distracts the brain from the pain, and it also helps the body release endorphins. So rubbing anything.
And it also makes you so smelly that no wasp wants to
Exactly. It stinks here right now.
Dandelions, I read this, that they can get rid of verrucas.
This is right. So dandelion sap is slightly corrosive. So if you squeeze a little bit of sap from the dandelion onto the verruca, then gradually over time that can help get rid of the verruca. But it's really important to use a pumice stone as well to keep getting rid of the top layer of cells. So
because even the over-the-counter stuff, you use it and then you pumice it, don't you?
Yes,
off and then do it again.
Yeah. So over-the-counter stuff tends to be salicylic acid is the ingredient.
But you think that would work?
I think it would take longer, but it would work. And it's more gentle, so if it's a very young child, you might want to give that a try and just expect it to take longer.
Are dandelions in season all year?
What a good question,
That's a good point, isn't it?
Holmes.
Because if you don't believe they are. You don't. Well, you see, because it depends what time you get your verruca. Then you might be just easier to go to the chemist.
Mum, if you're watching, you'll know that one.
Now, where would you stick a banana?
Where would you stick a banana? So the next one is banana skin peel. It's meant to be good for getting rid of bruises. Now, I couldn't quite work this one out and thought that this wasn't true, so I thought I'd give it a try. So I actually tried this last night. I've got a bruise on my arm. That's before I went to bed.
Yeah.
That's me with a banana strapped to my arm.
I hope you were alone, Zoe.
That's this morning. I was. That's this morning.
God, your banana went very brown.
The bruise is gone.
That's
Look at
amazing.
that. Incredible. However, I have to say,
it's back.
It's come back a little bit. So,
Yes,
but it's less than it was. So I think the jury's out on that one.
What's in it that's supposed to be good for bruising?
It's got potassium in there, and it's meant to promote extra blood flow to the area, so therefore it will help carry away the pigment that's been
I'm into
away.
this now. Give us the next one.
So the next one's a torch.
Right.
Everybody's got a torch at home. And splinters, especially over the summer holidays, children playing out, and you have to deal with their splinters. So by illuminating the skin, which is actually see-through,
used to do that one as a kid.
then you can help see where the splinter is, the depth of the splinter, and the direction, so you've got a much better chance of getting it out.
That's good, isn't it?
It's a good one. This is one of my favourites, porridge oats. Really good for eczema and sunburn. So again, over the summer holidays, if you put some porridge in a sock and then put it in the bath, then it helps.
Hang it under the tap or something, they say, don't they? To get the water goes all cloudy.
Yep. So you can either dab it, or you can
That's what's happened then.
Or you can just put it in the bath, like a bath bomb, and that's got anti-inflammatory properties and also helps very gently exfoliate the skin. What else have we got here?
Duct tape. I mean, Ruth's interested in the duct tape.
Duct tape for warts.
Duct tape for
this
warts. So there are a couple of reasons why this might help. So if you cut a small piece, the same size as the wart, or maybe slightly bigger, and you leave it on for a week at a time, take it off, you still have to do the pumice. And there are two reasons why. By keeping it moist, then it's much more likely to be able...
So the gluey, sticky side of that tape is keeping the top of that wart moist.
So it's much more likely to come off when you use the pumice. But also, because it might create a slight inflammatory reaction of the skin, that promotes the immune cells to go to that area and start fighting the wart.
Well, that's interesting. That wart that you had on your chin yesterday.
It's not a wart.
I thought you went down to the mole.
She didn't say it was a wart. She said some very long, fancy name that I can't remember now, but it's nothing to worry about.
Well, we'll keep that duct tape just in case.
I think he's got other uses in mind for that.
So the next one is good old vinegar. for swimmers' ear. So people who go swimming in pools, there are lots of bacteria or fungus, particularly at dive schools recommend this. Mix the vinegar 50-50 with water and use it as an ear rinse. However, if there's a chance you have a perforated eardrum, then don't do that. It'll be very painful.
No.
Antiseptic, then, is that what it is?
So it's antiseptic, yeah. So the bacteria can't survive in the acid.
mine
I
has
love
glass
oranges.
and
I love oranges.
It
Love
does
the smell
love
of an
an
orange. Have a smell of that, lovely. So, Ruth, that's going to have an effect on you to elevate your mood, but Eamonn, it's not going to do anything for you. So
Why?
studies have found that in women, the scent of orange actually improves mood, and they've done studies in dentist surgeries.
Yeah. Open your mouth.
I knew you were going to do that.
And alleviate stress. They've done some studies in dental surgeries where people feel anxious, and also in labour rooms when women are giving birth.
Yes.
And it's been shown to
You've 10
I love
seconds
that. I
to
do
tell
love the
me.
smell of orange.
10 seconds to tell me about whiskey.
Whiskey, if you put it in your mouth and gargle it, it's going to numb your throat. It's brilliant
Oh,
for sore
good.
throat.
Have a bit more of that then. Maybe we won't talk.
Now, this is serious. Did I not say to you I woke up with a sore throat today?
You did.
There you go. Mix
I'll
it with some
gargle
honey.
while you link to the weather.
Mix it
Thank
with a bit
you.
of honey and it's even better.
Thank you very much. If you've got any of those, let us know. We're going to the weather now. Oh, stop that. Here's the weather. For more of the same, just click here. And don't forget, you can subscribe for even more of these amazing videos exclusive to our channel.
Cotton buds, they are a really good way of stopping powder shattering and making a complete mess as well in your luggage. Baggage handlers usually chuck the luggage on and you get it the other side and it's absolutely wrecked.
all
So by
smashed.
putting that in there,
That is a good idea.
that stops that happening.
Very good.